Yeah, hello everybody. Well, today I would like to talk to you. I would like to openly speak about what I'm doing here. I am teaching English for almost 15 years, let's say 15 years. Uh, I was teaching offline students. I am opening an English course starting from young age, from children, primary school, and then middle class and high class students. Yeah, I think teaching offline students is a little bit uh, a challenge for me because they don't have good background of English skills, and very few of them who have good basis of English. So we have to start from zero, let's say from zero, and I have to start from first step. Why I say that? Because most mostly of the students don't have vocabulary understanding. So when I am teaching offline, I have to start very from the very start, let's say like that. And for me it is a challenge, and it needs a lot of and long time for them to understand the English, but I have to do it patiently with my team, of course. mm, while we also have graduated a lot of students who have understood English, so they have been able to communicate in English, even though not really very well, but it's been able to support them to learn more in the future. And after considering improving my career, actually I posted most of my works, of my teaching works in course, and I posted on TikTok, and I posted on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, and more students and people see what I'm doing. And luckily there are people who see my work, and they are interested to work together with me. Let's say I am as their English teacher for their kids, for example. In the first time, I was doubtful of my skill, of my confidence, because I was not confident enough to teach online, because I didn't have any preparation or any good experiences in that part. But after embracing myself, I tried to be brave or confident. Uh, I accepted the request to teach online. Yeah, I see the first start was hard for me because I was a little bit nervous and didn't have enough experience, of course, for the students. But after going through, I thought that I could handle it, and I could communicate well, and they could accept me as the teacher, and they could learn. Why? Because I also listened to them. I also motivated them to be able to communicate in English. So based on my experiences on teaching online, I think teaching online is much better than offline. Why? Because teaching online is focusing only on one person, specifically one person. So we don't divide more of our concentration and our time to other students. So we only focus on one student. So I think it will be much maximal for the students, because we can focus on one person, one student, and what they lack and what they don't understand. When they lose motivation, or when they lose patience to learn, we can remind them and ask them to concentrate again. So that is really very effective, I think. And based on my experiences, I think teaching online is very effective and efficient. Why? Because based on my experience, I see their development. For example, one student, I try to scale their understanding of the topic I've given, and if they don't understand, I will review again the same subject before, and if they have understood the topic I've delivered, I will go on to the more complicated topics, for example. So I think teaching online is really a challenge for sure for teachers. Why? Because we have to prepare, and we have to be more prepared. We have to give our time, our concentration to prepare the materials for our students. For example, we have to prepare more creative and uh, interesting topics, and to make interesting topics and to make our class, or let's say the English learning is more structured, well structured. I think we have to prepare through slides or presentation. That's the tough part of teaching online. We cannot only expect uh, teaching the students without any preparation. Okay, so to be an online teacher really needs a lot of hard work and a lot of preparation. So before we pick up one topic, for example, we have to try to understand, and we have to prepare uh, more insights and more informations about that topic, so that we can transfer the knowledge to the students when we are teaching online. And I try to scale my teaching experiences to the students. I see that there is a very progressive development I found in those students, and even it is hard, but the result of the learning activity was a success for me. While teaching offline, I think not all teachers give the best when they are teaching offline. Why? Because we have to distribute equal time and equal time allocation to the students, and it's really very tough to distribute equal time, because the time is very limited, and the challenges are so various to happen. Something like students are making noise, playing with friends, and not concentrate on us. So to handle or to manage the class is really a tough situation when we are teaching offline or face-to-face students. While teaching online, yeah, sometimes a hard work too for me, because the students cannot concentrate and they cannot give their full attention to me, especially young children, kids from, let's say, 7 or 8 or let's say 9 years old. Very difficult to concentrate when we are giving them instruction. But I think for such a student, they need a supporter. They need their parents to be around them, to control and to give direction, so that they can give their full attention, their full concentration towards our learning purpose. So I really recommend people or students to take online class, even though it seems a little bit hard, let's say financially hard, but the result of the learning is really effective and efficient, and I can make sure that the students will be more maximal to get one skill or one proficiency in English, especially in speaking and grammar, because they will have special teacher to help them, for example, in what part they lack, in what part they don't understand, so the teacher can review again the lessons and can explain the lessons again, because it is private, only one student. So it doesn't matter about the time because we only focus on one student. While offline students is sometimes a hard work for me because very difficult for me to distribute the time equally to every student in that classroom. Yeah, even sometimes our good students they can understand our lessons maximally, but not all of the students can understand because they have different background of knowledge, different background of English skills. So sometimes those students who have known better will feel left behind because they have to learn the things that they have understood, for example. While when we have to teach a certain subject to students who don't understand the basic English, while we try to upgrade the learning material, it will be a hard challenge for them to understand because they haven't understood the basic lesson of the English. So that is the part time for a teacher to handle the class in a face-to-face situation. Yeah, so that's what I experience in my life during I am teaching online and offline. But I think both sides are good. If you need to interact and cannot concentrate fully with the teacher online, I think you can take offline because you can play with friends and socialize with friends, and you can train your confidence to speak in real life. While online is tending to virtually, so it needs a lot of concentration and a lot of commitment, of course, for the students to understand and to gain the knowledge given by the teachers. Okay, so that's what I would like to share, especially with you guys. If you are teachers, you can share your opinions in the comment section, of course. And if you are non-teachers, also you can give your inputs, your opinions, how to be a better teacher and how to be to make the classroom more engaging and more active for the students, especially to improve their English ability in the future. So thank you guys for listening, and hopefully everything is running well in your life, and have a nice day.